No! You need to leave to the village. Mama needs you. That's all I have been, you a maid. You dare talk back to me, your husband now. You already have a wife here in the city, and I am not going back.
The drive was quiet on the way to Tyron's house. City lights streaked past the window, bright and careless, and Sabina watched them blur together. Each light reminded her of something Owen had given to Sandra: comfort, safety, attention. He had stood between them, shielding Sandra as though Sabina were a threat, not a woman who had carried his family on her back. He didn't even ask if I was okay, she thought. We're here, Tyron said gently, pulling into the driveway. Sabina nodded and stepped out of the car. The house was large, but unlike Owen's, it was quiet. No echo of laughter, no television noise, no warmth pretending to be happiness, just silence. She sat on the couch, her back stiff, hands folded in her lap, afraid to touch anything. This was not her world. She took out her phone and called her mother. The moment she heard her mother's voice, Sabina broke. She told her everything about the gate, the woman, the baby, the words Owen had used to chase her away like a stranger. Her mother cried on the other end, cursing the day she allowed her daughter to marry into the family. My child, her mother said through tears, you were never a wife there. You were a servant. When the call ended, Sabina stared at the dark screen. The truth settled heavily in her chest. She had cooked, cleaned, bathed an old woman, raised children that were not hers, while her husband built another life and called it legal. Tyron watched her from across the room, saying nothing. He didn't pity her. He didn't rush her with words. Your room is ready, he said at last. Get some rest. The room was simple and clean. Sabina lay on the bed, fully dressed, eyes open until sleep finally claimed her. Morning came with a knock at the door. Tyron opened it and froze. Owen stood there, tense, Sandra beside him, with the baby strapped to her chest. Her face was tight, annoyed rather than surprised. We're here for Sabina, Owen said sharply. She needs to return to the village immediately. Sabina stepped forward slowly, her heart pounding. Why? She asked quietly. Owen exhaled impatiently. My mother needs her. My sisters need her. That is where she belongs. Belongs. Sandra crossed her arms. This situation is already bad enough, she said coolly. I don't want unnecessary drama. She should go back and do what she's been doing. Sabina looked at them both, at the ease with which they handed her suffering back to her. You want me to go back, Sabina said slowly, so you can continue your life here? Comfortably. Owen frowned. Don't twist this. Tyron stepped forward, his voice calm but firm. You can't come into my house and issue commands. Owen turned on him. This is family business. Tyron shook his head. No, this is exploitation. Sabina felt something shift inside her. 4 years, she said, her voice steady now. I was your wife when it was convenient, your maid when it wasn't, and now that I've seen the truth, you still want to send me back to suffer so you can sleep peacefully at night. Owen scoffed. You had a roof over your head. Sabina laughed, soft, bitter. I earned that roof with my blood and youth. She straightened her shoulders. I'm not going back. Sandra's eyes widened. Excuse me? I'm done, Sabina said. With your mother, with your house, with you. Owen stepped closer. You think you have a choice? Sabina met his eyes without fear. For the first time in my life, yes. Silence filled the room. Tyron spoke quietly, final. She's staying here until she decides what she wants to do. If you have a problem with that, you can leave. Owen stared at Sabina, realizing too late that the woman he thought he owned had slipped from his grasp. Sandra pulled his arm. Let's go. As they turned to leave, Sabina watched them walk out. No tears, no apologies, no begging. When the door closed, she exhaled. Her hands trembled, but her heart felt lighter. For the first time since her wedding day, Sabina wasn't surviving. She was choosing.